Hey guys, it's JC Chandler back again. I hope everyone is doing well, and I hope you've been creating something amazing. I am in my studio. It is Sunday at the time of me recording. I'm listening to my Zen music and I'm in the zone. So I was working on some resin casting for an order that I need to get ready. And while the resin is curing, I decided, let me sit down and create something that I have been wanting to do. I'm testing something. So I figured I'd bring you guys along and show you what's going on. As you can see, I have some butterflies here. And if you've been watching me a while, you know that I love butterflies. You've seen butterflies many times. My logo is a butterfly. So that's what we're working with today. But before I go any further, I want to say thank you to each and every single one of you that clicks play, that comments, and those of you that share. And if you're not a part of the Facebook group, click the link below and join us. We have some great creatives over there, and I'd love to have you. And let's see. So here's what I have. First of all, you've seen these beautiful earrings. I've done many versions of these, and you see they have the rhinestone bling. And I was like, oh, when I saw these, I was like, oh my God, they remind me of my earrings that I did. So I love those. And you've seen my magnets and pins. So I've done butterflies in a variety of ways, but this one I've never done before, and I don't know how it's gonna turn out. So I got these, I believe, from Amazon. I am not quite sure. It may be Temu. Now, the reason why I say Amazon is because usually I don't see information when I get it from Temu, so forgive me. If I have a link, I'll put it down below. But it's 60 pieces of butterflies, and there's 10 styles of each one. Now, I don't know if I am representing all that's in here, but these are the ones that I wanted to work with today. So if you want to create along or try this, I'm using UV resin. I have a silicone mat on. I have it taped down to one of my 6x6 tiles. You've seen my tiles. I use them all the time. And I have sticky pads. I have a bunch of them. I have my silicone tool. What else do I have? You're going to want some, I think I'm going to need some alcohol too. So I have some in a bottle here. And what else? Some paper towels or baby wipes. Let me see. Yep. Or alcohol wipes. Uh-oh, dropping stuff. So, oops, that's not the alcohol wipes. I invested in these, and they come in little packets like this. Just wanted to see if it was worth my time. I'm liking them. They are an Amazon purchase, so let's just see what happens. All right. Let's get started. What I want to do, the idea is to lay these down here and let the resin soak into, and that way I'll have a see-through type, a transparent resin butterfly. So let's see what happens. This is my first time. It was just a thought. I don't think I've seen this anywhere before, but if I did, I am unconsciously using that as my inspiration. If I recall, I don't think I've seen this anywhere before, but if I remember and I happen to come across something like that, I will put the link to the video, if it's even a video. I don't know. So I'm excited to see what happens. And what caught my eye about these is they have the rhinestone just like I had on my earrings. So I was like, okay, let's try it. So let's just see. How do I want to do this? I think I want to put some resin on the bot, like right here. And this is the kind of resin I'm using. I use this because I'm doming most of the time when I'm resining. Like I'll put it on the top there. It's a thicker one. And you could use whatever resin, I guess, because we're not doing too much of anything here. But let's get started. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and put some kind of right there. I don't know. This is an experiment. Y'all know how we do here. I'm gonna go ahead and pick it up. I don't know if that's enough, but I want it down the center. Okay, let's see what happens. So it's soaking in. Now I know that I'll have some cleanup to do around the edges. At least I anticipate that. There we go, it's soaking right through. I don't know what this is gonna look like, guys. I would really like for it to be, let's see. Let me get a toothpick because I want to hold this down. I might need more. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, and you need a UV light if you're using UV resin. Well, I don't know what this is going to turn out like. I want it to cover. Okay. So we got that. I think I want some more over here. Let's just see what happens when I see it lifting, so I probably should just let it be right now. I'm gonna put the UV lamp on it. And see what happens. All right, let's see what happens. I think I made a mistake and I did not spray it or debubble it. So this is the first one, so let's see how that looks. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do it on both sides. Oops. And then I know I'm gonna have to trim, so let's do this. That one's my first one, my practice one. So let's see what happens. I'm anxious about this because the reason why I want to do this is because I want to use these as components to other things that I'm creating. And I want this to, want it to work out, really. So I initially was thinking maybe I could just do the top. See, this is a double layer butterfly. And I was like, maybe I could just do the top and let these stand up. But I don't know. I'm so fumbly right now. I'm not sure if that would work, but we can try it. I'm on here for a minute. My other project is not going to be done until tomorrow. I've actually been using 2-part resin, and I'm excited about the project that I'm waiting for to cure right now. All right, so let's see if I can get my clippers. Let's see how this is gonna, how much work this is gonna take, because I like to create and not do a whole lot of cray work. Let's clip that. Oops, I don't know where that went. I'm about to be off on every year. If you've been watching me for a while, you know I take time off during Thanksgiving, and then again, oh no, I split it. Oh, Darn it. I'm going to do this over. Then again during Christmas, so I have plans to organize my workspace. And any of you that create, you know that that's a job. What am I gonna do? I don't know if this is gonna work, guys. Let's see. That was gonna be nice. You know what? I think for the... Anyway, let's try something else. Let's try this one. I don't know. Maybe what I'm thinking isn't gonna actually work. All right, let's try. Maybe if I brush it on. Let's see if that'll work. Let's see. If I brush it on, maybe I won't have spillage. I really just need it to saturate the butterfly wings. If you've ever done anything like this and you figured out the best way to do it, please let me know. Maybe I'll do one side and then the other. I want it to be transparent. Let's see what happens. Use this lamp. Sit that right there. I wanted to do this, a couple weeks ago, because I've had these butterflies for a while. And I was like, how am I going to use these? Back when I was doing those prayer boxes and magnets, I was like, these would be beautiful. I just don't know how to use them to make them 3D, because they really could be wings up and wings down. So I don't know. I really want to use them like that. So we'll see if I can figure it out. Okay, so that's nice and hard. Let's try the other side. Let's get this cured on both sides. Looks like there's a bubble in there. The wing was lifting up. Oh, I'm gonna figure it out though. Y'all know I will. But I'm not gonna mess up too many of these too many times. I'm gonna figure out how to use this one too. I can't believe I broke it, but oh well. Let's see what happens. Now, let's go ahead. Uh-oh. Is that not cured? That's not cured. We're gonna use the real lamp. Get that full effect. Let's not mess around. Cover the eyes. Let's see what happens. And these are made out of organza? Let me see. It doesn't say, it just says mini butterflies for ornament, decor, I don't know, home decor. So we'll see what happens. Let's see what happens. Turn this off. That should be done. Now, let's do the other side. You know what? Yep, let's do the other side. Same exact way. And then I think I'll have what I want. Let's do that. And that. Oh, look, it's lifting up. This might actually be a plus. Let's see. It's lifting up like I want it, like the 3D flying. You know, we'll get some experiments on this channel, that's for sure. Let's see. I think brushing it on is the way to go. All right, let's see what's going to happen now. I'm going to use the lamp for this. Let's move this brush out of the way. Put it back in its spot. Cover up. And I'm going to lift it up like I'm lifting the butterfly wing on the other side up. Let's see what happens. Oh, let me show you what I'm doing. So I lifted that up. And I know it's not done. I could easily get that off. But now you can see it's kind of bent up. Let's go ahead and give it some more light. So that's the second one. The first one we totally destroyed. Or, I don't know. It just didn't work out. I could probably save it. If I save it, I'll show you guys. But yeah, that's ruined because of it cracking. It's gonna crack again, watch. Oh, let's see. Oh, that flew away. Let's go ahead and continue on this. Wow, this resin ain't no joke. It is hard. Not surprised. I'm just saying, for such a thin piece. I think I messed up the wing. That one's just done. All right, let's see what we got here. Looks like I have a nice thin butterfly. It's what I was thinking. It's closer to what I was thinking. So it sits like it's flying. So its wings are up. So it's not flat. If you can see, it's wobbling. All right, let's see. I would love for it to be up a little more. Look at that. Now that's what I'm talking about. All right, let's see if I can get one more like this. So see, there's a little bit of bubble because this wasn't laying flat, the top one. But I do have some lift on the wings. Okay, let's see what we can do with this one. I think I'm gonna try and make it 3D. That's what I think I'm gonna do. So what I'm gonna need, let's see. This is definitely off the cuff, guys. I didn't plan this. Let's try it. I'm going to paint some here. Put the light there. See if it'll cure with the wing up, and then I'll do the other side. I'm probably making more work for myself. Okay, so that's up and that's down. Let's do this one. It's not totally cured, so I gotta be careful not to get it all over my fingers. Okay. Do this. Very, very experimental today. You know, sometimes I have some stuff in my head. I have so many pieces of supplies that I'm like trying to think of how to use them in a different way. And this one has been in my head, and I just said, you know, you're just gonna have to try it. Try it and see what happens. All right, so we got that one lifted. Oh, this is gonna be beautiful. That one's lifted too high. Yeah, that's not cured all the way. Look at that. That's gonna be a beautiful 3D butterfly. So if I can sit this up like that. Let's see. Give it some structure. This is, if it works, then I'll have to do another video to show you how I'm gonna use it. I think this is going to be the way to go, especially if I want the 3D up here. So we shall see. Look at that already. So let me just turn this around without lifting it up and get this down. I need a little more resin. Oh, I got too much more. Maybe not. Okay, let's see. And then I'll put it all the way under the lamp. I think this is going to be beautiful. So if I put this black and white butterfly onto a white background, like maybe one of the magnets or the prayer boxes that I've done. Let's go ahead and lift this up and cure it under. I think this is so worth the time. So we're going to let that be up there. And I'm going to cure it just like that under the lamp, just so it'll get full blast. Cover the eyes. I'll have to see if I have a magnet nearby. Maybe I'll do that next. I think this is going to be beautiful, but we shall see. So you guys know butterfly is my favorite. What is your favorite? Put it down in the comments and let me know. Some people like bumblebees. Some people like honeybees. Did you know there's a difference? Some people like dragonflies. Some people like ladybugs. And you know, I didn't realize beetles. Beetles are common insects. Did not realize how popular they are. I don't like them. Didn't like beetles. All right, so let me press this down a little. Yeah. So I'll put that on something white and let that be a 3D. Now it's not as hard as this one. And that's okay, because if I use it on one of those things that I mentioned, this would be laying down into resin and this would be hanging up. Let me see if I have something to show you. I don't think I have one here. Nope. I don't have one here. But here's an idea. Like, it could be on something like this, right? And then I could put it up there. Like, this one still needs a coat of resin on it. Actually, this one would be better. to put on there because of the colors. So I would probably put it here, something like that, and it would be lifting up 3D. Let me see. Okay, anything else? No. This might be a good one. This is just to show you some ideas. All right. Could be sitting on top of that. I don't know. Man, there's so many options. Let's see. There's a black and a white one. A blue and black. And that could be right there. So that's what I'm getting ready to do with these butterflies. I'm thinking I want to try one more. Let's see. I'm definitely going to use this one soon. Tell me what you think about this process. Would you do it? Are you interested in seeing what I do with these? So let's see. Let's try. Okay, we got those two. That one by itself. That one's 3D. Let's see if I can do this again without being so fumbly. We'll leave these two alone. Try it again. I think I'll put it up here more. These are the top wings because that's where the rhinestones are. So I'm gonna hold it there, and then I'm going to brush only that top one. Last time I brushed both of them. This time I'm gonna brush just the top. So it will go up, and then I will put resin on the bottom wings. I think I figured it out, guys, how to make these 3D, because when I saw them and I saw there were 2 layers, I said, yep, those are meant to be 3D. Let's see. Okay, that one's up. Do the top here. Now, I love UV resin because it's quick, fast, and you get your project done in minutes. I'm getting used to the 2-part resin, and I'll show you guys some of the stuff that I've done with the 2-part resin. I'm still experimenting, and I don't want to, you know, I can experiment with these things, this UV resin and the smaller items, but this desk is not set up for the whole setup you need for the 2-part resin. You just need space, and this desk is not set up for that. All right, so I made that a little too high, and that's okay. I'll make sure that I get it right. So we're gonna lay this down. I'm gonna do one side at a time like I did before, but I need a little more resin. Let's do this one first. Man, I love these silicone mats, guys. Y'all know I tell you about it all the time. Let's see. I've got a silicone mat cut up for each size of everything I want to do. And it's the best thing to use with resin. At least UV resin for sure, because it'll peel right off. All right, I'm going to use this lamp. This again. And this I got from Amazon. So I'm going to try my best to have links down below for you guys for everything that I'm using. And what else? I have done my last event for the year. So you won't see a whole lot of videos of me preparing stuff for events like normally when I have an event. But you probably won't see me much between now and the end of the year, just to be honest. I'm taking some time for me here and there, and I'm jumping in my studio when I feel like being in my zen. because I got away from feeling that zen when I create. You know, you do YouTube and sometimes you just get all caught up in the algorithm, and it was just burning me out. So if you've been watching me for a while, you might notice that I've got my zen voice on, and it's not for performance. This is me in my zen, and this is how I create. Got my music on, and I really love to be in my studio creating like this instead of, oh, I gotta put a video out. Oh, I gotta put a video out. What am I gonna create? I love creating for you guys, but when it starts feeling like work, I have to step back and think about it. And I appreciate all you guys for pressing play and hanging out with me when I am in this zen mode, right? I'm hoping that I'm showing you stuff, and I'm hoping that whatever you see will keep you coming back for more. But the first thing that I am going to do, and I encourage you to do, is always take care of yourself. Self-love, me time, self-care, whatever you want to call it. Make sure you keep yourself first. All right, so this one I think is even better. I really do think this one's a lot better. I'm going to put it under the lamp, but I want you to see it first. Look at that. I'm going to shape it. Put it down here. I'm going to shape it, and it'll be more like that. Yeah. I think I've got it. So let's put the lamp on, the real lamp, or the Hubba Bubba lamp. Give it some real light. Hide that brush. We don't want that brush getting hard. So we did 3 so far. 1, 2, 3. Actually, this is the 4th one. Oops. I'm going to save this one so that I don't have a camera in my face while I'm doing it, and see if I can get it really, really close to perfect. So that one's going to be put to the side, but I'm going to show you what we have done today. This is a quick video, but a video nonetheless. Look at there, I'm always my purple. That's my logo colors. All right, let's see what happens here. Let's see. So that is fully cured. There's a little piece right here, and this is close to perfect. I know you can't see what I'm doing. There we go. Close to perfect. Oh my, I like it. What you think? Look at that. It is an actual 3D butterfly. Start with this, 2 layers, and we got this. So here's one. Here's the other. This one's really see-through, but that black and white I really love. And then this one, the 2 layers are stuck together, but I still like it. So we got that one, we got that one, and we got that one. And this one was, this one was our sacrifice. But I really like them. Which one is your favorite? And tell me how you'd like to see me use these. Yeah, I'm glad I tried it. So we're going to do a little shaping. And because these are so thin resin layers, I can heat them up if I want, but I'm not going to mess with it because the bottom layers are going to be laying into some resin, I think, with the idea that I have. Oh my God, I love these. Look at that. That's pretty. Love that. And I also was thinking of doing earrings, but I don't know. They'll be too fragile. But you never know. We'll probably figure something out. All right, guys, that's all I got for you. This one I will do off camera. I'll do this one off camera and let you guys see what comes of it. So we got the experiment and fail. Do not drip the resin onto the butterfly. It's way too much. Use a brush. And so then we brushed the bottom layers down onto the silicone mat. Make sure you do it on a silicone mat before you start curing it. Folded those up and put some right there. I love these. And this one will be coming soon. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for clicking play. Thanks for always being there. And those of you who have reached out to me, I really appreciate you. You are amazing. Let me know if there's something that you are interested in seeing. Until then, in the meantime, till the next video, go create something amazing, and I'll see you soon. Bye.